It's very necessary for the general public to listen to this very important message coming out from the family of late Mama Rita, the person that brought this grants to Nigeria. Some time ago, we all are aware that the husband came out to address the general public regarding the death of his dear wife and everything regarding the grant. Right now, the family of the woman, they are out to address the general public, and they at the same time send a message to the husband. I want the general public to listen to us to know what is happening in the grant community. Thank you for joining us. Good News Live Update. We will update you so as long as grant issue is concerned till this money get to the general public. Thank you for joining us. Subscribe to our channel as we keep updating you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
This is the first and shall be the only official statement from the family of late Beatrice Umbua Odudu, CSP, retired.
Welcome to Good News Live Update.
It is expedient that as the family of Beatrice Odudu, that we make few statements in order to put the record straight and to give direction where it is necessary. I might not give a full introduction of my name, but in the course of the few words I'm communicating on behalf of Beatrice Odudu's family, we shall be able to know my identity and the direct message to who is concerned. The person also can know my full identity. Like I said, speaking on behalf of late Beatrice Umbua Odudu, CSP, retired family. We are from a section of various families in Olom, in Eastern Boki of Boki local government of Cross River State. Our family is known as Osaipa family, that is under the wide range of Evaka. Now, it is always said that when statements are only heard from one side, it's not always too good for sound judgment. We have watched the scenario. We have observed the various drama that have played. We have listened to some very uncomfortable voice notes. We have also listened to various submissions. And it is very necessary that the family of this great late icon make one statement. And that is why I am officially bringing out the voice of the family after we have had our meeting. Some time ago, Dr. Ambassador Jehoshaphat Onye Kenejo made a public broadcast that also gave us some concern as the family of Beatrice Odudu. But in our nature, our family is not run on social media. Our family is not a public affair. And our family is a very honorable, decent, and well-coordinated, wonderful section of people in Olom, in East Timbuki. And if I could summarize that, our family is one of the most respected families in the village of Olom, in East Timbuki of Boki local government in Cross River State. And it will not be good that we begin to join issues and begin to speak as if we are not the same people that is known for wisdom. And that is why we have remained quiet, and we decided to take the path of quietness because we are a peace-loving people, and we will not want to be part of anything that will cause any form of unrest. And as far as I'm concerned, we are still mourning our sister, and we will continue to mourn her. And we have a tradition, and in our tradition, we are very careful of making statements when somebody is dead. We respect the dead, we honor the dead, and we stand with the decision of the dead. But there is need that we put a light because of the decision we are taking. Dr. Ambassador Josephat Onyekenejo is known personally by me from a distance. And the name I know him to be when he came for my sister was Mr. Onje Andy Onyike. I don't know any Josephat, and I don't know any Onyekenejo. So what was the name that was used to come to my family for marriage was Onje Andy Onyeke. So as far as I'm concerned, I will relate issues from that platform. Now, Mr. Andy can confirm that since he married my sister, I have not seen him. I don't know him. He has not talked with me. I have not talked with him. Till my sister died, and getting to 5 years now after she has died, we have not had any reason for talking. So I felt that a family affair should be addressed on the family circuit, and he should be able to manage his home from that platform. And so, even with all the drama that happens during the marriage, My family has always been silent. And the drama that happens, that I will call the Nigerian movie, that happens, that is called the death of my sister, which in the nearest future, I think we will unravel that movie to watch it again. I want to leave the matter here. Because when we watch the movie again, maybe there are some questions we are going to ask. But the purpose of putting this record is because we, the family of Beatrice Umbua Odudu, does not want to be dragged into unnecessary issues that will present us as children, idle people, and fools before the public, the social media, and the entire world. And there is necessity that we tell you our position. Like I said, Dr. Ambassador Josephat knows very well who is speaking on behalf of Beatrice Umbua Odudu family. I am a pastor, and the first primary role of a pastor is to represent Christ and preach peace. When a pastor is beginning to say something different from peace, 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 it means he has lost his calling. I have been a pastor for 26 years, so I should understand what peace is all about, that is established by Christ. And number two, as an ambassador also, I am the African PRO of International Association of World Peace Advocates, the very organization that gave Dr. Josephat ambassadorial status. So as the African PRO of that organization, our main message is peace and peace and peace. And it is on this basis that I decided to ensure that we toe the path of peace, so that it will reflect our family virtue as a family of Beatrice Umbua Odudu. It will reflect Christ's virtue, on which is the major religion of my family is Christianity. And it also reflects my ambassadorial mandate, on which I am asked to bring peace to the world. So when Dr. Ambassador Josephat spoke and make a public voice note, it drew the attention of the family. Before this time, the family has taken the path of peace. And like as I've advised my brothers and sisters to remain quiet and not to engage on anything that will present our late sister on a bad light. Ladies and gentlemen, many waters have passed under the bridge. Many dramas have taken place. The drama of how she died, the drama of the circumstances that happened immediately she died, a lot of drama. The one that was broken the heart of the family was when Mr. Onje Andy, after our sister died, I expect the person that married your sister to take the corpse to his village and bury. Because I have a wife, and anything that happens to anybody's wife, where you should go, it is where you married your husband. Mr. Andy stood on a very sensitive position that I was not happy, the family was not happy, but finally we allowed peace. Andy said that in their tradition in Benue, they don't bury the corpse of the woman they married to. That is outrageous. Oh, you people love the assets. You love the icon called Beatrice Umbua Odudu. You love her input. You love her resources. You love her investment. But you don't want her corpse. I think it is reasonable enough for us to go put on our thinking cap and look at that issue with another light. When that deliberation came, I advised my relatives, including my elder brother, who is Harrison Odudu, the direct immediate younger brother of Beatrice Umbua Odudu. He's alive, and he has given me the mandate to speak on behalf of the family and the entire family with our father, who is alive, 100 and something years, has mandated me to speak as the spokesperson of the family. In that drama, we agreed to take the corpse, and we took our late sister back to our village in Olomu, in Cross River State, and buried her. That was not only the issue. Mr. Andy said, in their tradition, again, you don't follow the corpse of your wife to her village. You have not only rejected the corpse by your tradition, you also did not follow the corpse to the village by your tradition. So all through the burial ceremony, till we put the woman you call your wife on the ground, your tradition did not allow you to come. Your people did not allow you to come. We accepted our fate, and we have finished the burial. Few weeks after the burial, drama started, which is not for public consumption. Like I said, we are not putting our family onto the public court, because I expected Mr. Andy, alias Ambassador Dr. Josephat, to do the right thing if he wants to do the right thing. If he wants to do the right thing, let him do the right thing and do it as fast as possible. I will want to establish that with all the drama that happened, it results as if there is going to be another civil war. I asked my elder brother, Harrison Odudu, and some members of my family, retired all home. And to the greatest surprise of the entire war, like I said, I have not spoken with Andy before he married my sister, and all through he married, with all the things that happened in the marriage, up, down, center, backward, and capsize, I have not made any statement to him directly. Even after my sister died and the drama that happened, I have not made any statement to him. I expect him, if he truly married my sister, if he called the woman his wife, he knows what to do. He's a man. And he needed to have done it and done it well. But whereby the woman corpse is not useful to your family, the woman corpse is not useful for you to follow her because tradition limited you. The tradition should have also tell you that the human resources and the human property and the human investment should not also follow you. Because you cannot be accepting what is good and rejecting what you claim to be bad. We have collected the corpse. If you needed to stand with your foot very strong, I will give you an option before the whole war. Very simple option. Go back to the village of Olom. Dig the corpse out of the ground, put it in a casket, take it to your village and bury my sister there. My family will never put our mouths into anything that has to do with you again. I'm telling you, very good option. If you like the woman, you said you married her, you want everything that has to do with her, nobody is going to tell you no in my family. But the only thing you will do is that you go back to that village, dig the place if you can recognize it, harvest the corpse, put it in the casket, take it to Benue State, put it on the ground, build a house for her there, and take everything that has to do with her. The family of Beatrice Umbwa Odudu will not quarrel with you, will not fight you, will not ask you even for a cup of water. But there are questions that are yet to be answered. A woman you married from a family whose name is Beatrice Umbwa Odudu, our family name, and she answers that name till she died. Her name was not changed to your family name. Her name still bears in all her documentation Beatrice Umbwa Odudu. It is on the basis of Beatrice Umbwa Odudu that we, the Odudu, Osaipa, Evaka family, are saying is our property. It's on the basis of the corpse that is right in our village, lying down in our family land, that we are saying as a family is our property. If we rejected her the way your tradition rejected her, she would have been buried in the forest or buried in one cemetery anywhere. If we also rejected her the way you also rejected her, she wouldn't have been answering our name till she died. She is answering Beatrice Umbwa Odudu. Beatrice is her English name. Umbwa is the native name that the family gave her. Odudu is the family name, which is connected to Osaipa, Evaka of Olom. So everything that has to do with her is pointing back to the village where she comes from. Mr. Andy, Ambassador Jehoshaphat, can you, with all sincerity of purpose, fight with the family of Beatrice Umbwa Odudu? Can you, with the sincerity of your heart, with a living conscience, call us a bad people? When you made the voice note and the family became apprehensive, and I asked the family to hold on, that a peaceful family must remain in peace. In a long run, you and your lawyer and some members of your family stumble across a lawyer. And when you stumble across another lawyer, in the presence of that lawyer, you brought the issues that are of your concern, which I will not want to make public, because it is not my duty to make private issue public. When you brought the issues of your concern, the lawyer you met with your lawyer and your family members told you, that is in the month of March, that I know a member of this family you are mentioning, and he is a pastor. He is an ambassador of peace. He is the best instrument for you to finally make peace with the woman you said you married, because that person is a member of the family. Immediately, the lawyer discussed with you. The lawyer now put a phone call to me. I don't speak with that fast, and I don't add 1 second of lie to any statement I am making. I don't have any benefit of telling lies, so I don't tell lies. Instead of me to tell lies, I would rather decide not to speak if I don't want to communicate the fact as it has to do with a certain thing. The lawyer put a call to me in the presence of your lawyer, in the presence of yourself, and the presence of your family members. That was the first time you are talking to me in your life. And that was the first time you are talking to me on phone as a member of the family of Beatrice Umbwa Odudu. And when that call came, that is March of last month, I told all of you, both your lawyer and the other lawyer, who happens to be my lawyer for years, and I spoke to you on speaker. It was placed on speakers, and all the members of your family who followed you with a lawyer, they heard me. I said, Ambassador Dr. Jehoshaphat, there is a way this matter can be corrected. And the best thing is for you and your family and your lawyers to come and see my family. And that I am going to help you. That with my presence and my calling for the meeting, you will have a permanent peace. And all of you were happy. Both you, your family members, your lawyer, and my lawyer. And I asked you to give me a few days so that I can take a decision. Let me consult my family members and ensure that they are going to be free. And you gave me a few days. You wanted the meeting much earlier. I said no. I decided to fix the meeting 2 weeks. 2 weeks from that day you people talked with me. And the reason for the 2 weeks, to get me ready to leave my destination to the village, to get you ready to tell your people, to get the lawyers ready, because all of them are going to come from Abuja straight to the village, and in a round table, everything that needed to be sorted out will be sorted out. And I promised you that you are going to come back a more peaceful man, and you will have a permanent peace with my family. And the meeting was fixed for 2 weeks. We all accepted that we are going. That was the greatest of all meetings that would have not resulted to me making this broadcast. It would also have not resulted to my family taking a different decision. 2 days to the expiration of the 2 weeks that we are supposed to go for that meeting in my village, I have moved from my place and I have driven 6 hours. And I decided to arrive the village 2 days so that I can get ready for all of you to come. On the road, the meeting is for Friday, a meeting that was fixed 2 weeks before that day. Every 2 to 3 days, I call my lawyer. He said, you people have arranged and everything is okay. And your lawyer continued to inform my lawyer that all of you are coming and there is no problem. Wednesday before the Friday, I was just 1 hour after I have driven 6 hours from my place of base to the village. 1 hour to the village, I got a call from your lawyer that you, Mr. Angie, you, Mr. Andy, Ambassador Dr. Josephat, said to your lawyer that you are no longer coming for the peace meeting, that your brothers say that if you come, my family will kill you. That you are not safe coming. And you want to meet me in my base, or you want to meet me in Abuja, but you don't want to come to my family. And I said to your lawyer, did I hear her well? And I asked your lawyer to make the same statement so that I can hear my own lawyer's voice, to understand that 2 of them are lawyers, and I am hearing very well. And my lawyer spoke that this is the information he's just receiving. And your lawyer spoke that this is what you told him. So your lawyer was confused, my lawyer was confused, and nobody, you took the decision as your family, but could not tell me for good 1 week and 5 days. You were telling me 2 days before the day of the meeting, which every member of my family have come from their various places to the village. And I am on my way to meet with them. And I told your lawyer, this decision that you are taking with your family members, it is the work of bad advisors. And the outcome of your decision will not be a good one. I now told your lawyer, if you are not safe to come to my village, how are you going to be safe to claim my sister's property? If you are not safe to come to where you bury the woman you call your wife, how are you going to be safe to call her name anywhere in this world? It's an indication that if you don't have anything to do with the family, you should not have anything to do with her. It's a moral stand. And I think that I now told your lawyer that with my presence in the meeting is your safety if you say you are not safe. And that if you feel that you are not saved, you can gather the whole policemen, inform the press that you are coming, and anything that happens to you, the family of Beatrice Umbwa Odudu should be held responsible. And I'm very ready to take it. You can make a broadcast and your safety will be guaranteed. But avoiding to come to this peace meeting, which happens to be maybe the second time that you are coming to the village after the corpse of the woman you call your wives was dropped in that village. The second time. Now you have rejected the offer of peace. I've made sacrifice to see that you have peace. I've made sacrifice to see that you are reconciled to the family. But you took the advice of people who don't love you, who don't love your interests, and who don't wish you well. Ambassador Jehoshaphat, even if all the lawyers in the whole country are hired by you, you don't win a battle from the court when you have a minor way to heal the wound with humility on the platform of peace. Even if all the security men surrounds you, you cannot win the Beatrice Umbwa Odudu family, because you have just made a minor matter to carry the shape of a mountain, because both you and your household have not taken the path of humility, but you rather took the path of pride, selfishness, and greed. Pride, selfishness, and greed is the path you have taken as a person with those your advisors and the people that you surround yourself together. And it is on this note, as the spokesman of the Beatrice Umbwa Odudu family, I am asked to tell both you and the entire world that our family has placed a disclaimer that anybody who relates with you should relate with you as Jehoshaphat, but should not relate with you on anything that is linked to late Beatrice Umbwa Odudu CSP retired. The family has taken a decision that because you have slighted them and because of what have transpired, and they are in the peaceful angle for the world not to hear them on a minor matter that should be addressed. Since you have decided to take the path of pride, to take the path of greed, and to take the path of self-centeredness, the family has passed a resolution that no member of Beatrice Umbwa Odudu Osaipa Evaka family should have anything to do with you. We are placing a disclaimer on this voice note, and we have placed also a disclaimer on the national dailies. We have also placed a report in the Nigerian police. And we have gotten an extract on this, our decision, and we have placed also on the national newspaper a publication disclaiming anything, any decision, any stand that you are taking on behalf of Beatrice Umbwa Odudu and anything that has to do with her. The family says they are not in support of you, they are not part of you, and they don't know you, and they cannot be part of anything that anybody, the world can hear us in few words now. Anybody who is relating with Ambassador Dr. Jehoshaphat is relating with him on a personal basis and not on the basis of late Beatrice Mbwa Odudu. If you needed to relate with late Beatrice Mbwa Odudu family, we are officially telling you, you can consult us. Our family is very organized. Our family is very disciplined. Our family is a peace-loving people, and we are not here to cause problem to anybody and to the society. This is the stand and the decision of the family of late Beatrice Mbwa Odudu of Osaipa Evaka family of Olom in Eastern Boki of Boki local government of Cross River State. Thank you once again, everybody, and God bless you all.
Thank you for joining us. Till we come your way next time.